Yo, what's up trainers, welcome back to a new video, and in today's video we're gonna be diving into the Great League Remix Cup. It's been a while, I've been off, taking some time off, went to a festival lately this weekend or last weekend. Yeah, besides that, I just took a week off. Bit of relaxing is also important, but we are back with a team which I used for today's video, which is going to be the Shadow, Alolan, SANDSLASH on the lead, with the QUAG as a safe swap and then the GLISCOR as a closer. Let me know if you're enjoying the summer as well, and without further ado, let's hop into these videos. Don't forget, by the way, to like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, because it would help me out a lot if you just click on that subscribe button. I want to reach 1,000 as soon as I can get there, so be part of the journey and join it. So now, what I just said, without further ado, let's hop into these matches. We're gonna safe swap into our QUAG, and obviously this is a dominant matchup for us. They can go for the crunches, we can tank one, we can even tank another one. But they're gonna safe swap now into their Granbull. So we throw on good timing, making sure that we are not gonna give them a charm for free. And now we're gonna go for the move and they're gonna shield up. And do we reach? Yes, we do. Just because of the fact that we did that good timing, it didn't come back at us at this moment of time, where we do reach the Stone Edge now because of that play and timing. So that just gets to show you how important it can be, because now we get the farm down and they know it's over due to the fact that we came in with the GLISCOR, giving us an energy lead, and also the 2 shield flex or advantage we had there was enough for them to realize that the game was over. So here my opponent safe swaps into a double, and they're gonna go for the body slam spam, which is fine. If they are running the move of wild charge, that is going to hurt, but it's also going to be resisted due to the fact that we are ground, which is going to double resist it, making it single resisted because of our flying type. And now I'm actually going to bait. In general, I would like to advise you to go for the nuke move, but I felt like this opponent was going to shield up, but I was wrong, as you can see. So that's a great call by them. And now they can just let this go, because I know I will get outpaced, and now I'm actually going to shield up, because I don't want to lose this alignment that I have, because I think it's going to be key due to the fact that we have another mud boy in the back. So I hope that whatever is going to be in the back by them, my QUAG with a shield down can still take good care of, and they actually have a SANDSLASH of themselves, which is fine, because we still have a good answer for with QUAG. But the thing we need to do is we need to see or find an opportunity where we can get ourselves an advantage, such as in energy or in shield advantage, and this is the exact moment where they do so, because they try to catch a mud bomb, and now we're just gonna overfarm as much as we dare, and we're gonna save that energy. Why? Because we need to have that energy lead against the opponent's SANDSLASH, due to the fact that they have shield advantage. So that makes it really important that we have some kind of advantage in the near future when we are gonna play them, as soon as we get into that matchup, near future. But anyways, as you can see, that's the play which I did there, and that's going to be key in this match, because now, due to the fact that we have the Shadow Claw, obviously, which is an elite TM, which you need to try to get on it if you don't have it, we can actually put in a decent amount of work against the Cresselia, because they don't want to shield, because they have the Alolan SANDSLASH, which they need to put in their faith, because on our own Alolan SANDSLASH, the Cresselia with the alignment we got didn't really had any play, because of the charge moves are all going to be resisted, obviously, on the SANDSLASH tip we are running as well. And now, due to the fact that we've overfarmed so much, we're gonna play into CMP, and we actually have the mud bomb ready. And now let's see if we can actually make it so that we can take them out, or are they going to survive this mud bomb? And now let's see, they survived it by 1, but they weren't at the move, so yeah, that's going to be a GG, because we also farmed down the Cresselia. So that was actually a really close match, but we made it through, which is really nice. Alrighty, next game. We got the a really positive lead once again, but honestly, when you see Nidoqueen on the lead running this team, there's almost no chance that you will lose, because everything is basically going to be resisted, whatever they throw, except for the Earth Power. Here I'm very happy to just shield, because their opponent, or my opponent's Nidoqueen is just going to be gone, we can farm them down, but they actually safe swap into a Toxicroak, and another perfect Pokemon where we got the hardest answer for it. All the moves are going to be resisted, such as the Sludge Bomb, which is going to be resisted due to the fact that we are part ground, and as you can see right now, there's just basically nothing they can do. I'm just gonna go for the move here on the CMP tie, which I think is not the best play obviously, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Why? Because we still have two very healthy Pokemon against whatever they have in their back, and the Nidoqueen doesn't have any play against this team. The Toxicroak was also didn't really have a chance due to the fact that we have the GLISCOR in the back, and now let's see what they're going to have in the back, which is going to be a Dugong. So we do get another move off, and this game is not over yet because obviously they still have the move drill run on their own Dugong. So now I'm actually going to bait, because I know that their win con, or that they will probably think that their hope is, are all going to be based on the Dugong. So at this point it's safe baiting here, and they actually decide to shoot up because they probably want to either go for an Icy Wind to debuff my attack, or just to full send the drill run, which I did in this case. And now I'm actually gonna go for the move just before they get there, not playing into CMP because I do want to swap out if I can. So, and here they actually decide not to shield, and if I wanted to I could have swapped out there, but they had to make a call, and they didn't make the right call, and now this game is over because there's no way they're gonna reach whatever move, and if they reach a move we would be able to survive it easily and we can just farm them down. But I was taking a piss and gonna go for the Stone Edge just to make fun and throw the super effective move, and my opponent actually decides to shield, but if you throw a move it's actually gonna do 1 HP even though you shield, so they only had 1 HP left and they died anyways. So next game we got the Togedemaru on the lead, which is a cool pick. I love Togedemaru using myself as well due to the fact that it has the Wild Charge, which is always nice to have a good nuke move on the Pokemon, but we got the answers for it in the back, so I'm just gonna instantly swap, or after I throw in the move I'm gonna swap into my Quagsire to see if they have any good answer against a ground type, and they come in with a Cresselia, which is fine because if they throw the move, this is basically a really good setup for you to farm up a lot of energy on your SANDSLASH once it comes in. And now let's see, I'm just gonna go and spam out a bit more Mud Bombs, making sure that we get a nice, or get the Cresselia on a nice HP range where we will afterwards be able to farm down with the SANDSLASH. So as you can see, if I wanted I could have probably went for the Stone Edge in this scenario, but I don't think that is the play, because here I could have also maybe, or I was gonna let it go anyways, but now the Cresselia is in a nice range where we will get a nice farm down, and it will probably reach only one move, but my opponent sees that as well, and they don't allow us to do so, and they're gonna instantly swap back into their Togedemaru, and they throw the Gyro Ball, which is fine. It does a lot of damage. I'm just gonna go for the SANDSLASH, or Night Slash I should say, SANDSLASH, hoping to get the boost here, but we don't, and now I'm just gonna go for another one, and they reach, and that's going to be a CMP tie, which is a bit unfortunate, but I'm just gonna let this one go. Do we survive the Wild Charge? We do not, and I'm gonna thrust in 2 shield SANDSLASH to take this game. Obviously they're gonna make one more Wild Charge, and now can we farm them down? Yes we can, before they make the move, and their final Pokemon is actually going to be the Golbat. So that was a good read by us, saving our energy for, and or the shields for the SANDSLASH, and it actually paid off because there's basically nothing they can do. I know this is not going to be the Shadow Ball because that was going to be too soon, so I'm just gonna let this go. And now if this game wasn't over already when they had some energy stored due to the fact that we didn't shield there, this game is over now. We can easily farm them down. Alrighty, next game. So I'm telling you, this team is really strong. It worked out very well for me. I went in total like 10-8-2 I would say, something like that. But yeah, you can really use this team. So here my opponent makes a nice catch. I could have seen that coming obviously, but I also like to play to just directly go for the move. And sometimes when I have a feeling that my opponent's trainer is trying to catch it on like a 6 or 7 cycle of your fast move, so throwing it straight away can also be like a strategy to just go for it and then catch your opponent off guard as well, because they were probably expecting you to overfarm a bit more. So yeah, it's not always that it's like a bad read from me that I'm like not anticipating or knowing that they might swap out, but it's also a game, like a way of trying to play it out against your opponent. So here I'm just gonna go for the farm down with the SANDSLASH, not showing my last Pokemon obviously because because that's very important. And now what are they going to decide to come back in? And it's actually going to be the Dragonair. So they have something in the back which doesn't like to see my SANDSLASH, obviously, because otherwise they wouldn't bring this dragon type in. So, but I'm actually going to let this move go through, and I'm just going to go for the Ice Punch, and then I'm going to instantly swap into my final Pokemon, because Quagsire with a shield up is actually a menace against this whole meta. It has such high percentage of winning or clutching out these games. I think it has something like 90 plus. So in general, if you have the Quagsire in the back, it is not a stupid idea to just put all your faith in your final Pokemon, if that is going to be the Quagsire. But same as that is going to be for basically the whole team, if you feel like you've played it that way, where one of those Pokemons is going to clutch. In general, they can all do so. So here, as you can see, they have the Toxapex in the lead, or in the back I should say, and this game is going to be over from now, because we will be able to just spam out all these mud boys, or mud bombs I should say, and yeah, that's going to be a GG, I think. They go for the Brine here, which is almost going to knock us out. I'm actually going to store that move, and now I'm just going to hope that we get to the Ice Punch, which we do, and this should be able to knock out our opponent. And now if the game is not going to lag, we should be able to have this game, because we still have a shield. And if they go for the farm down and they're going to throw the move, we will lose CMP. But I think we have more than 1 HP. If we only had 1 HP, we would have lost this game. I think we had 2 in this one, and now we actually reached the move due to the fact that we had that shield left. And that is going to be it for this video. So yeah, I hope you trainers enjoyed this one. Was a bit of a shorter one, but I just wanted to give you a nice set of battles for this cup, and also a strong team which you can use as well. It got me up to like 2850 or something like that. I dropped a bit in elo, but honestly I don't really care too much at this point, because we made it to legend, and after that I just try to use some fun Pokemon and show you how strong they can be, right? And that's and having fun in the game, because that's also important. So I hope you trainers enjoyed this one. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below what you want to see next, or if you have any questions or whatsoever. Doesn't matter, I like to see them all and answer them all as well. And I will see you trainers in the next video. Peace.